folks. Today is a special day because we will be tackling Ranking of Kings. Not the anime just yet, but one of the opening themes from an artist that we're a little bit familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And Vaundy.
Just a little.
It's a little like our little guy Bochi. So I've seen Ranking of Kings. I swear by it. Kayla here hasn't seen Ranking of Kings. In the future,
No.
we'll check it out. So definitely stay tuned to our Patreon for when that announcement comes through, which we have in the description bar down below. But this song here, once again, is the opening theme. I didn't know there was a full music video for it, which I think was pretty cool. I guess I'm just going to take us over to the other screen and let us get into the emotions. Hadaka no Yusha, Vaundy, which I believe translates to Naked Hero. So, with that said, let's see what we got in store for us. All these people laughing at Bochi. Oh man.
Chills.
Yeah.
Chills.
That's Kage's mom. Oh man. They combined the music video with the opening theme too. That they did to our boy. Oh yeah. Bro, this music, they did a job with this. Yeah, it is.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10. 10 10. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beauteous. Glorious.
Yeah.
I just picking up context from the lyrics of the song itself and the scenes that they decided to edit from the anime. It's obviously a story about being underestimated, being knocked down on your ass, being without or having a lot taken from you, and just finding the will and the strength to get back up and keep pushing forward. to find the strength within you to keep fighting. Um, Even when you're at your lowest and and you break down and there are things you don't understand or things you're trying to grasp, and it looks like there's themes of legacy and dealing with the name of those who have come before you and what that means for you as a person. And it's always a lot harder to see that story come together through the eyes of a child, but also understanding that children are definitely our most neglected class of human in the world,
Hmm.
and the toll that a lot of this takes on them, and how we disregard them, and how some children and some of us who used to be children, we all used to be children, uh, sadly have to mature very early and find the strength in ourselves to live and keep pushing forward, and keep fighting. And then the connections we build through our through our journey. And even though our hands are marred with bruises, and the hands that we used to wipe our tears away are also hands that we used to connect and hold on to one another and prop up one another. Yeah, beautiful song. I thinking now, like, um Vaundy and their and how the band plays for The Summer Hikaru Dies, and how much I
Hmm.
enjoyed the vocal abilities in that song. Um and just how that song is arranged. I really, really like this. It's very emotional. You feel the intent behind the lyrics and the music. Um, yeah, and the animation style I really like. It reminds me of like um because we're old.
Hmm.
Um uh Older animation styles from around the world, something like
Hmm.
Babar or David the Gnome,
Yeah.
or Tintin. So that animation style. So I think like if you're of a certain age, it doesn't bother you that much. I'm even thinking there's some aspects that look like older Astro Boy.
Yeah.
Um yeah, if you're of a certain age, the animation style doesn't bother you, but I think if you're younger, you're just like, "What is this?" Um, yeah, but I think it's really beautiful. Like, I love older cartoons, so
Yeah.
yeah, I really liked what I saw, whatever was happening there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. This was a nostalgic trip. I know this anime came like 4 years ago. But that's like the impact that Ranking of Kings had when I was watching it, doing reactions for it too. And it was just like every week I was just like, damn, like our main character is deaf and mute. So that's one thing I didn't add before. He's deaf and mute. The reasons why he's deaf and mute is absolutely heartbreaking. So it's not, and I'm not gonna spoil it or anything like that, because that's part of the story, and it's one of those things that when you get to, the way the story was woven and the tears, the struggle, everything that he has to go through, and the reasons why he's going through them, it's truly, I'll just say this: it's truly one, like the reason why he has to go through what he's going through in this anime, and you get to the point of learning that truth itself. Um, it's truly villainous. It's one of those things, right? And especially, there's a lot of misnomers that happen in this anime. A lot of relationships that you're just like, damn, these people. Like, I mean, the opening, um, is people like he's walking, with his shirt off and just his underwear and whatnot, and those crowds of people, they're just mocking him, laughing at him, saying that he's ridiculous and putting him down, and you just see him walking right as if he doesn't have any care in the world, because oh, he can't even hear us, he can't even understand us, and I will lightly spoil this: he can read lips. So everyone is mocking him, and you see that part when he's crying because he can read lips, and that has just been his secret, that he's kept to himself until the shadow creature you see Kage, sees him and learns that, oh wait, Bochi can read lips. So he's been hearing all of these types of insults and everything since he's been able to like read lips, even though he can't speak, or like say anything. Like all you're gonna hear is and and points and you know um
Yeah, the
seeing that,
cruelty of
yeah,
man.
yeah, and then just seeing all of that in a main character, because it's one of those series that you know like you don't see main characters like this that have this type of disability, and the fact that the writing, the animation style, the other characters around Bochi are so well done, that adds to the color of the universe, whether they are a villain or they are a hero, an ally, or an enemy. You see how the whole world begins to like, bend around this young boy, and then the Vaundy just shows the bonding of characters. There's so much like despair in the series itself. That's when you see those characters like holding hands and so many different characters crying. The amount of like struggle that they're shouldering for their specific circumstances, and then the coming together um, around this naked hero, because that's where I'm thinking like the song like pretty much revolves around. It's one of those unlikeliest people in the world and whatnot.
Mm.
But yeah, it's one that like you know how when we watch Steins Gates, I'm like there's what like once you watch Steins Gates, the certain part that you can't help but remember slash be like, oh, it's like one of those series that once you learn what the truth is slash what's the behind it, you can't really go back because it changes like your entire perception on it. This series has that, and then the hits keep on coming, because they're just
Mm.
like you go from, oh man, I gotta see this, I gotta see him have his come up, to like, oh man, to like, what are we it's a very emotional story. So if you thought Weakest Tamer during its tough parts was a tough watch, I think this one,
Hmm.
yeah, and there are a lot of likable characters, and a lot of stories that you're just like, damn. Yeah. So that all seeing that all in this full music video, and then seeing the parts that they took from the anime, yeah, I'm just, yeah, wow, 4 years later, and I'm still thinking about Ranking of
Mm.
Kings. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Leave it at that, and I can't wait for us to tackle Ranking of Kings on our watch list. So we got Doro Doro, we got Ranking of Kings, we got Good No Show, my hero. All right, we stacked, man. We're stacked,
Yep.
and a lot more to come, folks. So yeah, with that said, we'll catch you guys next time. Already know. Doses.